What's going on, my peoples? We are here on a early Sunday morning. I'm just riding and thinking, man. Riding and thinking. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Ride and think. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to all the Florida people, man, that been going through it, especially up there in Tampa, man. What's going on, Dirty? Especially up there in Tampa, St. Petersburg. Um, Everybody, we've just been getting a beating, man. We've been getting a beating. This past Hurricane Milton was very unique. Let's just say it was very unique. This hurricane, they said, produced the most tornadoes ever recorded, over 200. So we definitely, Lou, what's going on with you up there, man? No work till Monday. So we definitely been going through it, man. I want to say a shout out to Cheney Brothers, man. Somebody saw Cheney Brothers in a community yesterday. They was giving away free food, man. They were cooking for they was at a Walmart cooking for the community. Those are the type of things, man, that these big companies can do. They can do a little bit of giving back. So, you know, yeah, it's only gonna get worse, man. I'm already hey, dirty. I'm already thinking about where I want to relocate to, man. Everywhere you turn, you can't escape the natural disaster. I might as well come on up there and start shoveling some snow with you. You know what I mean? The only thing I need to learn is what kind of shovel to get. I don't mind shoveling some snow. Hey, you is not lying. It's only gonna get worse. Um, it is only gonna get worse because if you look at climate change and stuff like that, I'm not a scientist or not, but nowadays everything's getting warmer. The summers is getting warmer, and the winters is getting crazier. So you got to pick your poison, man. You know what I mean? And man, shoveling snow doesn't look that bad right now because do you understand a tornado can change and rearrange your life? You could be having that nice household right there. We're not even gonna touch base on insurance. That's just another issue with some of these companies. Like you gotta just cross your finger at these insurance companies not gonna bail out on you. Um, thank God my insurance company, they're local and man, I'm not too much big on insurance companies. Like I can't tell you the ins and out, but I mean common sense would tell me that I think going local is the way to go. What you got to think about that? Because man, some of these insurance companies they'll bail on you, man, and when they bail on you, man, you're stuck. Like it's really getting bad. But yeah, today I want to talk about the good and bad of some of these food service companies, man, and I want to talk about the good, man. And Cheney Brothers being out there, man, and just giving back to the community, and that's not the first time I seen Cheney do something like that. When I was down there in Rivera Beach working for that Cheney Brothers, and they used to have events, and they used to open up the events for like the city. Like you'll see the police pulling up, get food, and like that's just That's just the type of company that I work with. That and stuff like that. That's why sometimes when you work with a company, man, it's more than just the money. For me, it's more than just the money, man. Like little stuff like that matters, and little stuff like that, it keeps a company blessings flowing, keeps a company blessings going. So hey, Dirty, let me ask you something about the snow, right? I'm a serious question. This is such a Floridian question. So when you get 3 feet of snow, how long do they take to clear it out the way, out your driveway? Um, how long do they take to clear it off the street? The street sweeper, they go house to house because I don't mind shoveling some snow, but I don't know what I'm doing with. I don't know if I can shovel 3 feet of snow. That's a little bit too much for me. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. Yeah, but and one thing I found out about these food service companies, man, is that when you think about it, like I genuinely know that all these companies are good companies, man. Oh, snowblowers. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know it had to be something to make the process go smoother. Snowblowers, that's probably like a it looks probably like a lawnmower that just blow the snow, right? You drive it, right? No vacancy. I gotta shovel my own snow, man. Come on, bro. It gotta be some kids on the block that want to make extra money, you know? Yeah, it gotta be an easy way, man. But like states that I've seen, I'm looking at Arizona, man. I'm looking at Arizona. It's quite a few states that I'm looking at, man. I'm not looking at Georgia no more. It's too overcrowded. And apparently these hurricanes, they're not shying away from Georgia. You know? Too overcrowded, man. I like what I see in Arizona. I like what I see in some parts of Texas. You know what I mean? We're not gonna run away from Florida, man, but boy oh boy, it's getting worse. I'm telling you, this is the worst. We didn't even get hit where I'm at. But let me tell you, it was a tornado, right? I wish I can take y'all to the places where all the tornadoes hit. It was a tornado 3 miles from my house, yo, going across the highway. It's crazy. It is that yo. I've been in one tornado before. It wasn't really terrible, but it was kind of it wasn't terrible, but it might have been the yeah. You're right. You got to move to a good trucking market. You ain't lying. You're right about that. I can't move too far in the mountain. You're right. I can't really move too far in the mountains, huh? I know I'm not going to work in minus degree. How you doing? Right. Thank you. Did they ever lose power around here? Sure. Thank you. Hey, believe it or not, a lot of people in my neighborhood, they're still out of power. A lot of people lost their power. Um, at first, when these tornadoes came through, they said 99% of Vero Beach lost power. That's so crazy. I want to meet the 1% that didn't lost power. Like, it's crazy, man. You know. And then I woke up. I remember waking up Friday morning. I slept good. I slept good Thursday night during the storm because I don't know about you guys, but it's one thing. It's one thing about having shutters on your house. You just sleep extra good. Like it's hard to explain it. But I remember waking up Friday morning and I woke up to like these crazy wind, yo, like 50, 60 miles an hour. It was crazy, yo. And we didn't even get a direct hit. So let me get to my subject, man. Let me get to my subject of the day. Been 12 minutes and I ain't touched on my subject yet. That's usually how my live stream goes when I used to do live streams all the time. But it's okay. But I just want to talk about the good and bad out of companies, man. One thing I want to say, man, like I really believe that companies when they anybody that decide to start a company, nobody did it with bad intentions. Like nobody did it and say, you know what, I'm gonna treat these people bad, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. You know, I always know that it's the people. You know, because I'll give you an example, right? I told you earlier that what my company is doing in the community, right? And you'll probably pass by, you'll see a company like that, you'll be like, oh, that's a good company. It is a good company, right? That doesn't mean they got some. That doesn't mean we got negative people that work for us. You know, we do. I'm just being real with you. We got a lot of good people, but we got some negative people, man, and they're everywhere, yo. Matt Jones, what's going on? It's just life. You know what I mean? And sometimes them people they gotta look themselves in the mirror, man, and just ask themselves like, why go to work today, man? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, some people always think they're right. They're never wrong. They can't take a L, and they forgot the most important thing about the food service industry. Like the most important thing about the food service industry is in the damn name of food service called service. Service the customer, not argue with each other. You know what I mean? Service, service, service. Food service. You get it? Food service, service. You know what I mean? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, dirty. I see it. Yeah, I see it. It look like a lawnmower. I'm pretty sure they got someone you can ride it like a rider too, right? You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys, man, they forgot, like, and I'm talking about people I'm talking about leaders, man. You know what I mean? I'm talking about leaders. Because hey, if you're going to war, right? If your leader is shaky, guess what? The squad is gonna be shaky, yo. If you're going to war and your leader is confident, the squad is gonna be confident. You know what I mean? But if your leader is shaky, he can't be trusted. He talk behind your back. He think he better than people. He think his title is higher than God's. Yo, you got problems, man. You got serious issues, and I see this issue with my own eyes. But what I do, I just lay back and I say nothing, man, because at the end of the day, it's not my business. You know, now if it cross path with me, I just got to handle my business. But some of these guys are fake, man. Like even some truck drivers are fake. You know, a lot of employees are fake. Nurses and doctors are fake. A lot of fake people around. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me explain myself, right? You're sitting up there in the interview and you're sitting there lying, telling the company what you're gonna do, what you're about. I come to work early every single day. If you guys need me to stay late, I'm willing to stay. I'll work an extra day. Live, 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 telling every single lie to get the job. Oh yeah, I'm a good supervisor. I keep the team together. I'm a people's person. I put the people's first. Telling a whole bunch of lies just to get the job. And once you get that job, man, after you finish probation, the very next week, you don't even know if it's a test or not. Hey, you think you can work an extra day this week? Oh no, no, no. I gotta babysit my kids. Knowing damn well you ain't doing that. You know, people just gotta start being honest and treating people good. If everybody can just treat people good, man, everything will be all right, man. You know, like I'm not gonna let myself work in no hostile work environment. It ain't gonna happen, not on my watch. You know, and I hope none of you guys out there is working in that type of environment. Because at the end of the day, we're all men. You know what I mean? You can keep your title. We're all men at the end of the day. And a man, well, some man, they're not gonna let people just talk about them or talk to them any type of way. It ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not laying down. You know, I'm just not. My people's went through too much sacrifice for us to be where we at right now. To lay down to lay down to an individual, that ain't gonna happen, man. And I heard so much from different companies about how drivers being treated. You know, it's just crazy, man. And some of these supervisors, they forgot the key thing in food service. It's called service, man. Like we're not even talking about the competition, man. Like right now, I notice it. A lot of people don't notice it because, you know, a lot of people once they get a title, they just sit their ass behind a desk and they don't even come out in the field to see what's going on. Yeah, I said it. U.S. Food is doing it right now, man. They're taking some of our cases. You know, they're trying to take some of our customers. Shout out to U.S. Food. No disrespect, but it is what it is. Like they're taking some of our customers, and they've been really aggressive, and I notice it. And I'm just a damn driver. You know what I mean? Cisco is staying consistent. You know what I mean? We got to get back out there in the market, man. It's a big difference when customers see management face, I think is a big difference. A lot of management, they probably don't know. They probably don't know, but I think is a big difference. You know what I mean? Like other industries, it's not really about, I guess it's not about customer service and who you see like that in other industries because at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, man, let's just say the fuel industry, dirty, like, and people, they don't care about seeing, I don't think they care about seeing no type of representative. They just want to know that the damn fuel is nation of drivers. Like drivers, um a driver make a big difference in getting a customer to order from a company. But the major thing, the one thing that a customer gonna look at first is the price. I say price and service. Price and service, right? There's up into service, and everybody is tied into service. You got the drivers, you got the salesperson, and you got the everybody, warehouse, everything. So a lot of people, there's a lot of customers out there. If they get tip top service, they don't care about the price. It's just like that's just nature. Like some people, they'll drive by a million. I'm just using McDonald's for example. They'll drive by a million McDonald's to get to that one McDonald's that give them that accepting of service, right? Even though they just passed a whole bunch of McDonald's and they're paying the same amount of money, they're looking for that service, right? And I just think a lot of people, they lost their way when it came to being service, man. Like a lot of like these companies are hiring a lot of supervisors that they're looking at drivers and they can't even see, they don't even realize, they can't visualize what kind of service these drivers are giving the customer, like how much these drivers care about what they do. They just looking at pettiness. You know what I mean? You got supervisors around here, they looking at how long you did a pre-trip and a post-trip instead of looking at, did you actually do the pre-trip and the post-trip, did you actually check your tires and stuff like that, do you actually know what your equipment is doing, right? Did you actually check your reefer to see if your reefer is running at the right temperature? No, a lot of them is looking at the time, how long you did it. You got to be penalized if you didn't do it at the 15-minute required. Like, really? Petty, super petty, man. You know what I mean? Super duper petty. So, what keeps me going? Customers, man. That's me, you know? What's up, man? That's definitely what keeps me going. Just to know that, telling myself to work on time every day, delivering to customers on time every day. Even though the route that I run a very time sensitive route. I'm talking about I have multiple customers that gets deliveries before 12:30. So you're talking about I ain't no tip. Close door. Yeah, so my route is so time sensitive, man. I gotta run. You know what I mean? I gotta run, man, and sometimes it's need to see that everything can be so positive once you out there in the field working, but you get around people, man, and people get around a lot of people that you work with, man, and they gotta be all the damn. You know what I mean? All the damn time, man. But it is what it is, man. We gonna keep on kicking. We gonna keep on doing what we do, and we gonna keep on just keep on keeping on. But I'm just saying, man. One thing I want to let all the drivers know that's coming into the industry, like a lot of drivers be asking the question, what company should they work for? Should they work for PFG? Should they work for Cheney? Should they work for Cisco? Should they work for McLean? After doing this for many years, I honestly believe that it's just the people that you're working with, man. The people's gonna make a difference. The leader, who is ever on top, they're the ones that's gonna make the difference. The decision makers, man. They're the ultimate ones that's gonna make the difference, right? Now, other industries is different. Like companies, different companies play a major role in different industry. But I'm telling you, in food service, it's all about the leaders. Like most of us pretty much get paid the same. Most of us pretty much got the same breakdown in component. You either gonna work component or you're gonna work hourly, right? But the biggest difference is gonna be the people that you work with, man. You know what I mean? And that goes out to all the food service drivers, man. If you guys ever decide to get into management one day, just forget, just remember where you came from, man. Just remember your humble beginnings. You know what I mean? Just remember that you're not better than nobody. Nobody's better than nobody, man. We're all the same at the end of the. We're all the same. Ain't nobody better than nobody. You know? You can wake up one morning and you can lose it all just like that. The way you treat people, I truly believe that you're gonna get that treatment back one day. The way you out here treating people, you know? And if you're an individual that's kind of negative, right? I want you to understand that that energy that you put out when you show up in the room, it transfers to people, man. It really transfers to people. Like people can pick up on a positive aura, but they can also pick up on a negative aura, man. Have you ever been in a room with a group? You guys are talking, having a good time, or whatever, and that one individual just comes in there, and the whole mood changes, either for the good bad. You guys know what I mean. You know, like some people is not meant to be working with people, man. Some people is meant to be working with themselves, man. Some people is meant to be bitter by themselves. Go by yourself. You know, it's not everybody is meant to be working with people. So I just wanted to share. Yeah, I take this as a motivation, man, to like treat people around you good, man. Treat people around you good. Cause you could have it today, you could lose it all tomorrow. You know, and because they don't have nobody to turn to. Treat people good, y'all. And appreciate you guys for watching my videos, man. As far as content goes, it's coming. I'm just not there yet, but it's coming. But I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. Y'all be easy.